Hello. Is the game going to show up? There it is. Hi. Welcome. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. Today I almost died. That's not really true. It wasn't too great. There's a lot of flooding around. That's a very grand way to open a stream, isn't it? That's a very grand way to open a stream. There's a lot of flooding around us right now, and it got to the end of the day, and people were like, "Oh, you should probably leave, otherwise you're not going to be able to get home." And I'm like, I've lived here in my entire life. I've never known it to be that bad in the grander scheme of things. Like, what's a little bit of water between friends? The cat's here already. He's already arrived. Are you going to dislodge my entire story? Let's get the cat up. Otherwise, he'll wear a hole in the floor. Not being picked up today. He's not being picked up today. What's happening? This is awkward. This is terribly awkward. Look at this tiny ginger boy. Look at this tiny ginger boy. I've picked him up so goddamn awkwardly. Nope. Okay, let me give him a treat, otherwise he's going to be upset. I'm not going to let him up on the desk. We've had this discussion already. He's injured himself. It's a whole experience. Oh, there. Dolly is up on my desk. He is a huge ginger boy and I have no room. George is a good old boy. George is a good old boy. Thank you for the biddies. George is a good old boy, but with his collar on where he gets up on the desk, it's like just sort of... Okay. Good. Sorry, that was a distraction. I'm going to let him out of the room as well, otherwise he'll struggle. Come on. Oh. Love you. Okay, where was I? It's flooding around near us. Not an obsessive amount that's like going to damage our house or anything. But some of the rivers have really they've pushed the boundaries of the bank, like the limits of the banks, because high tides and all of that, all of this. And I was driving home just as they were closing the bridge, which meant I would have had I missed that bit, I would have had to drive a stupid long distance to get home tonight. And I drove through there just as they were closing the floodgates because high tide was coming up. And I get to the end of this road. And I go to turn left the way I usually would, and it's already flooded. Like, there's water up to that, like, well up over people's cars, and people are not going that way and they're hesitating. And I'm like, okay, well, I drive a tiny little car. Like, a tiny little car. So, where are they going to go? And then they went right instead of left. So I was like, I guess I'm going right. Eventually, if I gone right and got lost, I think I would have eventually ended up at home anyway. But I followed them right, and we were driving down this little dark road in the rain with very occasionally where all of the stuff's slowly disappearing underwater. There would be bits where I'm not sure what the technical term is, but every once in a while where tributaries, something along those lines. Various rivers were causing all sorts of problems, and we would go through these little sections where you'd be like, oh, a giant puddle that looks like it's as deep as my car, and you'd go through it and it was never as deep as you actually thought it was. And then we got up to this single track road where if you meet a car coming in the opposite direction, they have to stop and you have to drive past. We're behind this car that's sort of been going strangely slow. It stops dead center of the middle of the road. 6 or so cars behind it just stops dead center of the middle of the road. Answers the phone. And you can see it because they've got the light on in the car and they're on the phone. And they're just sat there in the dead center of the middle of this road with the light on, and we can all see this. And they're there, they're just having a telephone conversation. And it's raining, and I'm on a road that I don't recognize, and they're on the telephone for some reason. And we're all just sort of sat there going, is this normal? That's a bit strange. And then they put the phone down, and then they turn the light off, and then they just drive on. That's a bit weird, though, right? That's a bit weird. I feel like that's a metaphor for something, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. Like, 2026 is not being a straight line so far, but stopping traffic to take a telephone call on a single track road, that's very strange. Thank God they could have been wanking off. That's definitely not normal. I don't. And then I almost hit a deer. That was the death bit, because we got past this. We got onto the open road. And I was driving, and it was particularly dark because it was pouring with rain, and then all of a sudden there's a fuck off great stag in the middle of the road, and I shit myself. I don't kill it, nobody died, but you don't, I wasn't really expecting it. I am a person when driving at night, and I probably should get over this habit. I have a tendency, because I know the route that we drive, not to always put my high beams on to check corners. And I came around this corner, and there's this whacking great stag in the middle of the road. So I sort of go, and then we're fine. And then I put my warning light on, and then, yeah, it's just been a week. I'm still not feeling absolutely fantastic. It's a sign. What's that a sign of? I'm not entirely sure what that's a sign of. That deer lived nearby? Thank you. Yes, I knew that deer lived nearby. Thank you, Evil Seedler. I would have never guessed that was actually the case. You've changed my worldview. You've absolutely changed my worldview. Cursed, welcome in. Evil Seedlet, congratulations on the first. You're looking absolutely fabulous today. Dilemma, welcome in as well. Chat, if you'd like to join us on Bongo Cat, there's a Bongo Cat lobby code pinned to chat right now. You can download the Bongo Cat app on Steam. If you do that and you sign in with the lobby code, you will appear over here. Every time you type on your home PC, your arms do a little wiggle, and you can also emote like Evil Seedler is. Absolutely fabulous. Nikito, welcome in, and thank you for the first time chat. I hope you're good. Kara, thank you very much for the contribution. Chat, also, if you go to the channel point menu and click the community challenge button and put some channel points into that, any channel points entered into the community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. First, welcome in, Evil Seedlet. Thank you very much for the contribution and the button press. Fiddy, always a pleasure, and welcome back. Fiddy, this is specifically for you, Fiddy, because you play this game that I'm going to play tonight. I've been playing Warframe off stream. I've gotten to a point where I've been doing a bunch of grinding off stream, and I have to proceed the story, which is why we're here today. I will probably play... Basically, there's the new war, right? The new war in Warframe, and it's like up to 5 hours of gameplay. Obviously, we're not going to do this all tonight, and we're probably not going to do it all tomorrow either. But I will probably play it until we're done. So, we're talking Tuesday. We're talking a super special, unannounced Wednesday stream because I was sick on Monday. We're doing Friday, and if I've still not finished it at that point, we will do Saturday also. But I'm at a point now where I just need to proceed it, and I wanted to play it on stream because I was sick on Monday yesterday. And I got home, and I was like, I could go back to bed. But I have the proper medication in me now because I went to work without the proper medication. So I got home about midday, and I sat down at my PC having just taken some pills, and I was like, okay, I'm going to eat some lunch. And then I ate some lunch, and then I was like, I'm going to load up Warframe. And then it was 11 o'clock at night, and I have 24 craftable weapons cooking. It's time to proceed the story so I'm not locked into this weird little grind fest that I've been doing in Warframe. Sooner or later, I'm going to burn out on this game, and I want to actually get to the end of the story before I do. But yes, 24 24 weapons. I will whiz through them real quick when we switch over to the gameplay. Is anybody else really vibing with this music for some reason? Odd. 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 DollyWhiskers, welcome in. DollyWhiskers with the 180 stream streak. Evil Seedlet, go get yourself some tea. Disgusting guest, people in possession of pools. Welcomes you, Rich Dick Timothy III. What the fuck is happening? First, Charlie is up on my desk. He's a huge ginger boy. Fiddy, thank you very much for the bits. Kara, welcome in. Thank you very much for the 100 stream streak. Wowie, wowie, wow. 100 is crazy. That's up there in terms of stuff that's happening right now, because I know the system has been a little bit glitchy the last little bit, and I know there's a 180 stream streak. Like the big dick stream streaks were wiped because a couple of people lost them, so that's up there. Triple digits. I'm so lucky. Thank God they could have been wanking off. Oh, the person in the car? Yeah, the person in the car could have been wanking off. So I'm personally, I like jorking it right now. We're talking about jorking it today. It's not wanking anymore, chat. It's jorking it. From what I remember about your car, a grown stag would obliterate it 100%. It was a big old... I said, oh dear. No, I didn't say oh dear. I went... then missed it. And had I hit it, I probably never would have taken that breath and I would have died. But still, I'm fine. That's a bit rude. I'm going to finish reading through chat in the dark. TLB, thank you very much for the contribution. Yes, the 5-hour quest. TLB, welcome in. And Ladybug Jaw says hi. Hi, Ladybug. I have some solo stuff I need to do too. Let me play all with Josh. I don't hear it enough to be vibing. You didn't really decorate your orbiter, didn't you? No, I didn't really, no. You don't really have an access where they are being given, I think, pre-New War, so yeah, plenty of content of this kind still locked off. I had a 106 stream with you, but over the weekend internet was bad and I lost it. I'm sorry, TLB. The system is a little bit broken. DollyWhiskers was in Luxury Pigeon's channel the other day, actively participating in chat, and then after the stream, discovered that they had the notification to say, you've not watched Luxury Pigeon for a while, please do something to keep your streak going. So even though they've released it in full to absolutely everybody, I still think Twitch is a little bit broken. But we've been saying this for years. Twitch, as a person that streams on it, is often a little bit broken, and I'm sorry about that. I am considering exploring further options once I hit level 1000. When I hit 1000 followers, I would like to stream on YouTube. Not forever. Not solo, I mean. I want a multi-stream. I want a multi-stream to YouTube. Possibly vertically as well. It's a whole experience. You didn't read the rest of the conversation about Dolly's pidge streak, did you? I did, actually. And actually, the whole conclusion was that the system is broken. They sent Dolly the notification anyway, and actually their streak was maintained. It just wasn't working properly. So, you know what, Sky? Do not come in here with that second... Like, I read it. I processed it. I read things and stuff. I drink tea. You didn't, though? I did. Don't come at me. Don't come at me right now. You keep doing this. You keep doing this. People will think we don't like each other. Curse, not sure. Don't you stop fucking as well. In fact, I'm going to show you a dog, but this dog isn't for Kirsten Sky because they're being bitches. This is... I didn't actually get their name. This is Sergeant. This is the dog of the day. This is Sergeant. He is the dog of the day. This is Sergeant. He's a piano prodigy, inspired by the likes of Johann Sebastian Bach, Mozart, Wagner, and Frederick Chopin. 13 out of 10. Can't play if you're watching as he gets very nervous. And again, everybody, again. Sergeant. Luxury Pigeon, just a heads up, I did actually turn these off over the weekend, so it was Me, but broke your streak and not Twitch. I mean, I didn't think we were referring to that bit. I also didn't know you could turn those off. But still, stop proving me wrong, Sky. It's getting a bit upsetting. You read nothing, John? You read nothing, John Sneer? Sergeant, as in the military one. That bit, you mean the rest of the conversation? Yes, Cursed. Why are my mods suddenly doubling down on me not remembering or reading anything? I read sometimes. I have perfect recall of stuff and things. I know where I left my car keys. I think they're on the hook downstairs. You know what? I'm just going to play the food game. I'm just going to play the food game. I'm going to play the food game and I'm not even going to show it to you. I'm just going to play it in private and just sit here sort of scratching my head going, where the hell is this hot dog come from? That one. And food gesser. This is currently my favorite thing in the world. I don't know why. It just makes me feel happy. Tiger tail ice cream sounds delicious. Red pudding looks terrifying. It's Wednesday. It hit 45 degrees yesterday. I've had basically no sleep. I'm going to give you shit. It seems to be going around, honestly. RightBigChimken is having a right big fucking time right now. Work is... I'm not sure on the polite way to put it. But I had to go to one of the managers at work today and be like, hi, this is being done really fucking shit. And that was terrifying. My heart was like, duh-duh, 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 duh-duh. You know, this thing you're doing, duh-duh, duh-duh, duh-duh. It's not very duh-duh, duh-duh, duh-duh. Good. And I made it through that, but gee, it's just like a lot of this right now. And also I just hurt my rib cage. Tiger tail ice cream. Which one of these two things is better? This dish is uniquely flavored ice cream characterized by its vibrant orange base and black licorice swirls, mimicking the appearance of a tiger's tail. This dish is made of marinating chunks of beef and a mixture of tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, and spices. The meat is then coated in flour and browned in a pan before being simmered with onions, carrots, and beef stock until tender. It's got to be the ice cream, right? It had to be the ice cream. It had to be. Will confrontation. It was less confrontation, and this was the guy. This is the guy that. This is like the HR guy. This is like the HR guy. If you're having like autism and you need to go sit in a dark room somewhere, this is the guy that you go to that's like, okay, we're going to accommodate you as best as we possibly can. I'm going to call your manager and they're just going to go like, okay, we can deal with it without him for a couple of hours. This is that guy. And he is going to talk to the person that is doing a bad. But it does not make me feel good. It does not make me feel good. I had to go in there and be like, actually, I'm very good at my job, and I don't like doing that to other people other than my actual boss. It's a whole thing. I think I'm a terrible human being and an imposter in my career that I've had for 14 years. Can anybody else sympathize? Are there any imposters in the house? This dish is made of fermenting small fish and shrimp with salt. The mixture is placed in a container to undergo fermentation, which can last from several weeks to months. The process breaks down the proteins, creating a savory, pungent paste. I am not here for the words savory, pungent paste. This dish is a traditional frozen dessert known for its unique stretchy and chewy texture. It is made using mastic, an aromatic resin, and salab, a flour derived from orchid tubers, which contribute to its distinctive consistency. I don't know which of these. One is what one is a savory pungent paste. One is made from mastic, which I was 95% sure, had you asked me, is a material that's used to line bathrooms. Is that not what mastic is? What are we feeling? I feel like it's probably going to be the dessert. Because this looks like nuts on a white surface. This looks... I'm not actually a good artist. I'm just better than the average person who can't draw and have tricked them all into thinking I'm good. Shut up, Evil Seeder. I will not take my own opinion. I will not take my... Did you know that you can go to my... This is completely self-serving, but I'm going to say it anyway. Did you know that you can go to my merch store on my socials card and go to my merch store and buy literal art drawn by Evil Seedlet on a t-shirt? They did my Dolly and George t-shirt. There's mugs, there's various other things. Evil Seedlet is a professionally paid artist. I think they're personally absolutely fantastic. And anyway, art is subjective. So if anybody has actually ever told you that your art is bad, Seedlet, it's not that it was actually bad. It's just that it is not to their taste. I fucking see you. Don't come in here. I'm self-deprecating myself today. I can't believe I tricked you. What, into complimenting you? Wait, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. This one. I don't know why. I still think mastic is used to make bathrooms. Crispy pata and blind hun. This dish involves boiling pork leg with spices until tender, then letting it dry. Once dry, it's deep fried until golden and crispy on the outside. The result is a flavorful, crunchy on the outside, tender on the inside pork delicacy. I'm going to pick this 99 times out of 9, but I don't think it's... I think that's just pork belly, but it's like the Filipino name. This dish is a classic comfort food that is typically served during special occasions and festive celebrations. It is made with a combination of flavorful ingredients, including spices and herbs, that give it a unique and delicious taste. This dish is often enjoyed with rice and bread and is loved by locals and visitors alike. That's just sausage and veg. I have literal art by Seedlet on a mug. 100%. 100%. 100%. Evil Seedlet's art is absolutely fantastic. And I have imposter syndrome in my job. I have worked in my job. I have had my career since graduating university for 14 years. Not only did I start at the business I'm still currently at, but they made me a manager of my entire department. And like the only negative reviews I've ever had on like an annual basis from my manager is I need to stop taking things too seriously. That's like, I go into my annual review at the end of the year and I'm already like, okay, you're going to rip the shit out of me? Are you going to absolutely tear me a new one? Because it's been a terrible year and I think I'm a terrible human being. And every single time I go into that review, they're like, oh yeah, you just need to chill. You just need to chill out. You just need to like, you just need to sort of like have a little bit more fun and sort of just chill out. And I'm just sort of sat there going, I mean, okay, but I'm terrible. Are you going to tell me I'm terrible? And they're like, no. Imposter syndrome is so dumb. I am, like, it's the thing, right? 10 years of anything probably makes you a master of it to some degree. Even if you're not necessarily successful, I know every single component of my job like it's the back of my hand, and I still think I'm a terrible human being. I'm sure, you know, I'm not unique in the imposter syndrome thing, but it is just nuts. Everybody, if you have a thing that you're passionate about, I can't say I'm passionate about my job, but if you have something like that that's been in your life and you sort of tell people that you're just a big old pile of shit about it, stop lying to yourself. You're actually incredible, and just chill. I googled mastic. It's a versatile Mediterranean resin and can be used in both food and has industrial applications as a varnish and adhesive. See, there it is. Brains are as stupid as they are smart. Speaking of stupid, here... No, Jury, you're not stupid. I was like, speaking of dumb, here's Jura. Dummy thick, am I right? My imposter syndrome comes from me not being stereotypically professional, but the reality is I actually know my shit and do really good work. I'm just more chill. My biggest concern, we talked about this, my biggest concern, dummy thick. We did talk about this, I apologize. My biggest concern, Cursed, is I will have to switch jobs in 2026 and they will make me wear a suit and tie. It's gonna be the pork crackling. Sama or shabu shabu. This is a flavorful dish that offers a delightful balance of meat and rice enveloped in tender cabbage and grape leaves. The first bite exudes a burst of savory and slightly tangy sensations. Each mouthful offers a luscious combination of richly seasoned ground meat and perfectly cooked rice wrapped in cabbage's gentle embrace. This entire section of text is really upsetting me. Wrapped in cabbage's gentle embrace. No to suit and tie, 100%. I've yet to actually have to wear a suit and tie in my professional life, and I don't want to start now. This dish features thinly sliced meats and fresh vegetables cooked quickly by swishing them in a pot. It's going to be the shabu shabu. Jim, what are you proud of today? I didn't die while driving home, which is in... I've told this story. I almost died while driving home, and I didn't, so I'm proud of that. That's a solid. My biggest thing, though, was to go to one of the managers at work and tell them that I thought something that we are doing at work is going absolutely terribly and we need to fix it. Actively seeking confrontation. The first bite exudes a burst of savory and slightly tangy sensations. The other bites are more meh. Inca Cola. This dish is a carbonated soft drink. Again, it's a drink. It's not a dish. I don't like it when this game introduces me drinks. Jura, how's your day? And thank you for the contribution. This dish is a carbonated soft drink made by combining water, sugar, and a blend of herbal extracts with a hint of lemon, verbena essence for its distinctive yellow color and aroma. I don't like it when this game includes drinks or koshery. The dish involves laying cooked rice, lentils, and pasta, then topping with tomato sauce spiced with garlic and vinegar. It's going to be that one. No? Okay. Emotional? I'm sorry that it was emotional. Jura, thank you for returning your bluebell egg and borrowing a dream egg. Jura, I hope I didn't make it emotional personally, and you know where I am if you need me. This dish is a smoked, coarsely ground sausage made from lean pork seasoned with spices like garlic, pepper, and allspice. It typically features a dark and crispy exterior with a rich, savory interior. Or... this dish involves browning meat, often lamb or beef, in olive oil. Add onions and saute until golden. Stir in tomatoes, garlic, and spices, simmering until aromatic. Transfer the mixture to a baking dish. Uncooked sausage or some sort of Greek delicacy. Nothing to talk about on stream. All good, nothing new. Okay, so don't need to worry. Good. I'm glad. Which one of these meals is the more important one? The Krakow sausage or the Guvetzi? I want to go that one. Oh, I've lost it. I got 4 in a row and I've lost it. Did you take your full lunch break? I did. I did take a full lunch break today. I sat with my feet up and then we all talked about horrendous workplace politics. So the chilled, relaxed sensation that I had lasted all of about 5 minutes after my lunch break finished. This dish features succulent crab drenched in a thick, tangy, and spicy tomato chili sauce. I feel like chili crab gives that title away. This dish is a whimsical dessert featuring a dome of soft sponge cake filled with a layer of jam and topped with a generous coating of green fondant. Because it's frog cake, I'm going to pick the frog cake. I've personally never eaten a chili crab, and if somebody presented me a pile of crab meat that was deshelled, like seasoned or spiced in some way, I would probably take it. If it's covered in a sauce and I'm going to get messy while eating it, I knew that. Yeah, I'm not here for it. Very proud of looking better after yourself and taking lunch breaks. I'm eating vegetables. I'm drinking water right now. I'm only having 1 large caffeinated beverage a day, possibly 2 at a stretch. I will be honest, I ate an entire packet of biscuits today. It's fine. Those frog fancy cakes are wonderful, but aren't they just fondant fancies with the slit cut in the top? I didn't personally want to say that, but you are correct. Hey, DollyWhiskers, you're a fondant fancy. This dish is a traditional ancient beverage. It's another beverage made from fermented corn dough mixed with water, often seasoned with cocoa. Make this dish, start by sauteing onions, peppers, and tomatoes in oil. Oh, it's just jollof rice. Always jollof rice. 100% jollof rice. Oi oi. Oi oi to you too. Sukudani or Gato Nante. To make this dish, simmer small pieces of seafood, meat, and vegetables in a mixture of soy sauce, mirin, sake, and sugar until the liquid is reduced and absorbed. This dish is a rich, moist almond cake flavored with rum and adorned with glossy sugar glaze. It's gonna be the cake. Chimken compliments himself. We've already talked about imposter syndrome today and how I'm feeling about my job, so I can't really say I'm good at my job because that would be a lie. It's hard today, Jura. It's hard. You're looking after yourself? I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I look good in a bikini. There we go. You'll never... That's a huge compliment. You are trying your best. I'm trying my best. Barbecue sandwich. I'm not even going to look at what that is. It didn't look very nice. Okay. Let's play the Rooty Tooty Shooty game. Otherwise, I'm never going to get this story quest done in it. So let's go to the thing over here. And let's do this. And let's go over that and turn that off. And then let's go back to the game. And then let's find my button that I need to press. And then we're going to do this. I was already in the bottom, right? Why did it do that? Go over there and then go back over there. Thank you. Good. Okay, chat. Last time on the RightBigChimken... I can't stand up. Last time when I played Warframe many moons ago, I was leveling up a bunch of stuff and just generally getting stressed out with the complexities of this game. But a lot has happened since then. Chiefly, I have been concentrating on leveling up my account. I've gone from like a rank 6 to a rank 12 in... a little over a month, which is pretty good. I also have unlocked and I have mastered an absolutely shit ton of weapons since I last played. Like quite literally, I had about 2 weapons mastered, and I have mastered all of the ones with the little thing on it. I have maxed out to level 30, and having previously had like 6, I now have all of this. This is what I've been grinding in my downtime. I've not proceeded the story at all. And what I talked about at the beginning of stream is how I had been making an absolute shit ton of weapons. And count them for me, chat. Count them for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not a weapon. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 24 including the 24 including the former, which we don't include. So that is a further 23 weapons that I have to max out to level 30. All I am doing this for, anybody that is questioning my sanity, is that I want to build this. I want to build this. And I want to build this. Who's going to tell him about weapon slots? I know about weapon slots. I max them out to level 30 and then I sell them. I'm not keeping them. Don't come in here, Sky. I know about weapon slots. I know about Warframe slots. What's your play time currently? How do I know that? I can tell you in Steam. My play time is 179 hours. Which I think when I picked this up again, it was like 90 hours. So I've almost doubled my playtime in the last 2 months. It's been a time. It's been a time, but it has been something I've been chucking 170. 170. 170. I've just been grinding. I've just been chucking stuff on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and sort of sitting back in my chair and just running what's his names? You know, those guys, these fellows, syndicate onslaughts. You're good to Rust Quest now, in my opinion. Yeah, 100%. Like, I want to do some story content, and the plan was to do it on stream. I was just trying to level up those weapons so I could get access to those prime weapons that I have. Yes, prime weapons. I remember the terminology. Chat, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you have done something absolutely fantastically cool that you would like to share with the class, please drop that shit in chat so I can tell you that I'm so massively proud of you. I am proud of myself, as I've already said today, for going to my manager and telling them who are they're effectively senior to me that I thought what we are doing at work is a mistake and how we need to fix it and course correct. Otherwise, something bad and infinitely more problematic is going to happen. And I feel like they listened to me. They said they're going to talk to their manager tomorrow. So if I have a job on Friday, I'll feed back. If I'm suddenly unemployed, you'll probably hear about it. If I'm suddenly here at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, I'm not going to be fired. I hope. That's it. That's the entire conversation. I'm not going to delegate. I'm not going to decant all of those weapons because there is some stuff that I will have to delete. So I'm just going to leave that in a pile for now. I want to double check that my actual weapons are equipped. We are back in Gauze Prime. I have my Xelectra, my Icarus, and my latest acquisition are the Telos Boltes. I really like these. So up until now, I'd been using a bow stick. I don't know why these feel different, but they do feel different. I think they're Bamfers? I'm not sure what the technical term for the weapon is. Does it say? There's a technical term for the stick with the pole, with the handle. Like, I think it begins with a B. I think it begins with a B. I'm not entirely. I can't exactly. Tomfer, thank you. I know it was a Gauss. Boltes and Boltor are so HR Geiger coded. Yeah, I see that. Because inevitably, Fiddy, because I have
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood.
Inevitably, Fiddy, because I've been doing all of this grinding, I have now maxed out the Arbiters of Hexus, like, accidentally.
You set the example for the rest of us.
I didn't really intend to max these guys out, but I sort of did it by accident.
Perhaps these will show you the path.
And I'm slowly working my way through their various weapons. The Telos Boltor is the one that I need to get next, so once I hit max level with them for the third time, because I've already leveled up the Telos Ak Bolto and the Telos Boltes, which is the one that I've got equipped, I'll be able to do the Boltor. I will be able to do the Boltor. And I also really want to buy a better... I want a fashion frame. Voltorb, you're a Voltorb. But without much further ado, because I've already been talking for 45 minutes and I would like to finish this entire story quest before the end of the week, we are playing Warframe until this next session is basically starting now. I'm purposefully locking myself into a story quest. There will be checkpoints throughout, but I will not be able to switch into any other content until this is done. My intention is to complete the entire story quest on stream, so that means I will be streaming Warframe on my usual days, but I will be streaming Warframe for the next at least 5 hours. Yeah, I was getting a new skin soon, TM. I quite like... Honestly, I was looking at this. Honestly, oh, wait. honestly, I was looking at this. I quite like the Kresnik. I'm not entirely sure why. It's oddly organic in an odd sort of way. Look for spoilers, have fun. Thank you, Seal It. But yeah, we're gonna play this game. We're gonna play this story quest for the next 5 hours. That's 5 hours until sometime on Saturday, probably. Unless I manage to squeeze in like a 4-hour stream on Friday, but we'll see. It's not impossible. I don't even know how to start it. I've not. There it is. We're gonna press begin, and that will be me locked in on Warframe for. I'll see you on the other side, chat. The Sentient Armada has emerged from the Veil Proxima in shocking numbers. At their head, Netar, once the trusted guide Lotus, now seemingly in the thrall of Ballas and her brother Error. Across worlds and space, the Tenno and their unlikely alliance launch a final assault to take the sentient mothership, where Netar awaits. So, very quickly in summary, for those people that aren't in the know, Lotus is some sort of like ethereal type character that behaves as your guide up until the point that they are effectively kidnapped by Ballas. I think 2 or 3 streams ago, we saw a cutscene where Ballas was sort of like subjected under the sort of like he was sort of like in like a slave to Netar's evil brother. And we are now going there to rescue them from the sentient mothership. The sentients are it's robots, it's space, it's very, very complicated, and I'm not even slightly going to pretend like I understand 3/4 what goes on in this game. But I do have a nice time, and it is time to proceed the story. Let me just check that I did actually switch over the game. I did. We go over here, we press this, we press begin. The new one requires several hours to complete. You will be able to pause the game and your progress will be saved between missions. Prepare wisely. Loadout access will be limited and regular Warframe activities will not be available until the quest is completed. The new war contains a sequences... the new war contains sequences of violence, frightening situations involving teens. The depiction of emotional abuse is intended for mature audiences. New war, go. Dun, dun, dun. I changed my mind. Do you want to TW that in a pin? No. I don't think so.
We are seasons. All of us.
Uh-huh.
Growing in the light. Fading in the dark. At once the same. Yet
Hey, that's me.
changed.
What did I do? It's a bit rude. Dreamer's choice. Dolly. It'll buff out. It'll buff out. They'll be fine.
Brothers, dead. Only call 175.
Am I about to play him? Am I a Grenier? I'm a Grenier? I did not.
Brother, the worms have swarmed the sector, but we will prevail. Regroup on my beacon.
I did not have that in the bingo.
For the queens.
Where's my lovely sexy robot? Why am I suddenly a Grenier? Why is this game always so freaking confusing? What the hell is that over there? Why is there a space vagina in the sky?
Dargan crash. Call help pilot. Call finish mission.
Call run uphill.
For the queens. No. Run, maggots. Run!
I'm running. Chill. One moment. How's the volume? Can you hear all of the people speaking? I've alt-tabbed and it's having a little freak out. Good volume? Okay. Fair enough. We got explosions. We've got a ballistic inflatable. It's a wall. Killing robots. Call of Duty. Do not set the game to Call of Duty.
Pilot is dead.
Head for the
What
space
is mission
vagina.
now?
I'm on my way, Space Fanny.
That bloated conjuress swats us down like flies. We're grounded. Call stop. Tell call. Impossible. Even if you could get close to that thing,
Thank you for the hydrate.
they'd eat you alive.
They'd eat me alive. I'm running. Row. Get to the chopper. What the hell is that? Thank you for the lecture. Sleep well. I'm running. I'm gunning.
Eat alive? Ugh. What if food is bomb?
What if food is bomb?
Brother, call. Yes. Find something with a high enough yield. Hurry.
I'm in a war zone chat. In a Warframe. I'm not in a Warframe though. I'm just a dude right now. With a gun. Okay, you're dead. Going up, up, up. This is my moment. Rampart is probably something with a higher thing. Yeah. Get on the gun placement. I did it. Little context, because I think you may be generally confused. Lotus was needed by terrorist Balas to call for reinforcements, as it was her and all sentient's ancient mission to wipe out humans. They got Lotus, so they were able to get her to call for the reinforcements hidden for centuries throughout the origin system. This is the attack of those forces. I was a little confused, but thank you for the clarification. I probably should have done a Google before we started. Honestly, as long as she's at the end of this, that's good with me. I figured there was inevitably going to be story that I was confused by. Please just die. I'm out of ammo. I'm going to have to hit him with a sword. And your grenade to show the horrors of war from this side of the engagement and what the sentients do to their enemies. Will they kiss me? Am I gonna get kissed? I don't think I'm gonna get kissed. I'm gonna be lucky if I don't get my legs chopped off at the rate I'm going. No, you're Drew Barrymore. Am I? Don't worry, everybody. The evil camera drones.
Searchers must not see Call.
We're immediately into a stealth bit. Talk how seamlessly I just did that stealth bit without once getting spotted. One thing you may have missed or won't remember now is that by the end of the last quest, Lotus notified Terra you were dead, bro, and Terra was like, "Gulp, nah, I've lived for real," and she's like, "No, you were really dead," and they were like, "Shit, she's catching on. Get her into the shackles and suck out the core." Fucking hell, my Yes, I remember the shackles. Basically, chat, if you're here for me to explain Warframe story to you, you've come to the wrong place. I'm usually quite good. I'm usually quite good. I'm not that good. Something bad's gonna happen. Oh my goodness, is that Matthew?
Flat. Nuts just raided.
Nat, stuff is happening. And things. Stuff and things. I'm dude with a thigh gap you could park a bus in. I don't think I can pause right now. 1 second. Thank you for the shout out. No worries. He's lost an eye. I will get to you in a second, chat. I will get to you in a second. Dude's lost an eye, and there's a robot with swords for hands coming to get him. This is my first time, Samurai. So far, I am impressed. Now I have a bigger gun.
For the queens.
Okay, real quick. Let me whiz through chat real quick before we move on. Nats, thank you for the raid. Cecile, welcome in. Nats, welcome in. Dolly, welcome in. Big Rick, welcome in. Sky, welcome in. Nye, welcome in. Sanguine, welcome in. I hope you're good, everybody. Everybody. He's doing it. I am doing it. Thank you, Sanguine. Thank you very much for the contribution. Gaming Samurai, thank you for joining the raid, and thank you for being here too. Welcome in, and thank you for the first time chat. Nye, thank you for the contribution as well. I go to bed now. Good night, Nye. Sweet dreams, and to the abbeys of employment. Don't do that. Sanguine, thank you for returning your rustic egg and buying a retro egg. My fucking stream elephants wasn't working today. I saw your stream elephants were absolutely balked. Just tens of so many balks. So many balks, so little time. But I hope you had a good stream. I was there. Have you finished Ni no Kuni yet? It's a really short game, I hear. Chat, I'm going to play you a raid trailer. If you see anything you like, feel free to stick around. But if this puts you off me forever, that's good too. My name is RightBigChimken. That's it. That's all I've got. Enough of the fanny and penis talk. Hello, Raiders. My name is Chimken. I'm a very shy, attractive, naive, extremely modest, pent-up, pilgrimy type of man. I wish I was lying. Butts, motherfuck, sucks. I'm a very straightforward human being. Disclaimer, balls directly up my ass. What a glorious rim job may be a bit too far. And now we're moving on. I desperately need to piss. I've retained some feeling in my ass cheeks. Let's make it weird. I will get the cow pregnant. And you're the one that's about to be turned on by it. There's 2 of them. Bye. Do it again. They were naked. I'm sure it's fine. What happens if I touch myself? Don't answer that question. Did you know? I like it when people kiss. I'm not a simpleton. I can't be good. There's nothing weird going on. I will literally get your butthole lasered. I have a reason. I am the problem. Fisting and a cum bath. We are not a cum bath. We are a cum nation. It's not as weird as that sounds. DM me if you would like to. I saved it. What a tonal shift this intro is. I mean, I've got 2. I've got a long one, I've got a short one. The short one is really lewd. The long one is a little bit more representative, but sometimes I want a short trailer as opposed to a long trailer. It's a whole experience. It's a whole mental hurdle thing that my brain goes through every time I touch one of those 2 buttons. And honestly, both end with a cum bath, so it's perfectly, everybody's satisfied at the end of the day regardless. But yes, that's it. Raiders, if you're still here, make sure you grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. I'm going to continue with this quest that I'm doing, and I'm going to try not to die in space as an alien that I've just met. I now have a shotgun. Come on, you silly space aliens!
That's it. Detonate at the base of that bloated contracts for glory.
You're on Earth now, technically speaking, as most humans are considered, as that is, it's not in space. I'm really concerned I'm going to do a suicide bomb and blow up this tower and my character's going to die. As in 1 minute chat, we will continue to play. No, maybe we won't. No, we won't. I will pause. Hi, Vadim, welcome in. Chim frame. Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous.
Cluck cluck. Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is massively appreciated. Let me get in this van. Let me hit a pause. Oh, and then the audio quits dead silent. I will be back in approximately 3 minutes because I don't want to miss story, and it's a whole story thing, and it's a thing. Gaming Samurai, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm going to press this button, and I will see you in 3 minutes. Welcome. I've lost the game. Where's the game? Are you over here, game? Thank you. Welcome back. Slime Rancher. I've never played it. I've heard very good things, and obviously I like Warframe. But welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Like I said, more explosions. Currently just farming relics. I have got so many that I've not utilized because I've been just running onslaughts. Donk.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Ugh.
Hi, Nance. You are the one who is stinky.
I salute you, 175. Oh, the queen!
175, don't blow yourself up. Like my fat one. What's a fat one? Is he about to blow himself up? What's that hanging out of his shirt that looks like part of him?
For my brothers.
Oh. Performance anxiety.
Don't be afraid.
Oh yeah, don't be afraid. He's not terrifying at all. I'm not gonna have nightmares about whatever the fuck that was. Don't be afraid. I just want to love you. Meanwhile, there was a man with a gun and a beard. Besso.
Hold fast to your stations, crews. Our glorious victory is close at hand.
I don't.
Oh, and any remaining techs aboard narrow bend me at once.
Confirming tech aboard. Viso-R at your service. Most gilded director, most...
Yes, tech prophet. My command overrides aren't working. I need to break fire control from the fleet. Can you fix that, Vico?
It's Viso, most lucrative and sagacious visionary. Yes, I can try. There's a trace conduit nearby. I can bypass
Great.
it.
Yes, do your thing. There's a nice bonus in it, if you can.
A breacher Moa could clear that debris. Wonder if the robotics dispensers are still functional.
How do I... Go clear that debris. Thanks. I feel a bit guilty immediately for killing my robot friend. Just my robot friend. Wow.
Why are you shooting at me?
I'm sure this is gonna go
Sir,
well.
Viso here. Our robotics have gone rogue. The sentients must have latched to the grid.
Someone has. Yes. I'll pull some meat crews to cover you. Just get me that override.
Pull some meat crews.
So, right. I've got a data pad, secure robot dispenser access, and planks. Right.
Okay, my little robot friend blew them up. First impressions of this entire experience so far, the set pieces are incredible. considering the one thing I will say about this game is sometimes it feels a little bit inconsistent, purely from the fact that the story is confusing and then all of a sudden it just produces content like this. I am constantly amazed by Warframe. Come on. Get over here. I think I need you to blow up the door. Oh good, I was about to shoot him. I didn't need to blow him up at all. We're still playing years old content, not recent at all. Yeah, no, I know. Gets better. Yeah, no, I'm sure it does. It's not bad now, it's just inconsistent at this point. Like I feel like the stuff that I've done up until now has not prepared me for this. This is immediately good. Over there.
A functioning shield drone dispenser? Oh, thank Prophet.
This unit is proud. Yep.
I got a shield drone.
There's no shame in maximizing my shields and just running. No point trying to shoot my way through this.
Okay, not at all. Okay, I just need to walk. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know though, this quest was pretty peak in my opinion. I need to go get another robot friend. Come, robot friend. The general consensus online is that it's thought very highly of. I did a look without any spoilies. Very carefully did a look. Over there. And now we run.
A functioning shield drone dispenser? Oh, thank Prophet.
Run.
My shield should
I'm running.
hold up if I'm fast.
I don't understand. Huh? You come with me. Okay, fine. You go over there. Summon a shield, friend.
Functioning shield drone dispenser? Oh, thank Prophet.
Okay, now I am shielded.
There's no shame in maximizing my shields and just running.
I don't think I was shielded before. I don't understand. What? Okay, let's try that again. I was shielded that time and it didn't work.
Functioning shield drone dispenser? Oh, thank Prophet. My shield should hold up If I'm fast. Their shields are too strong to shoot through. Maybe if I boosted mine somehow.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill you this time. I have absolutely no faith I'm not gonna get killed again. Everything's on fire! Do 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 do! Oh, yeah, no,
Yep, yep.
Is there a button to shield my shields?
Purpose.
How many hostiles ahead? I can't do this! Unless I get a striker Moa.
My shield guy doesn't seem to be here now. I'm so confused by the shield guy. Shield guy, are you there? You're there. That one makes them...
Join this complimentary service. This section may be recorded for quality assurance.
I'm not sure if... Boosting all shields? I think he's boosting me now, though. Unless I'm being dumb. Do I have any level of control mention at this point? It's very likely I didn't read something that came up on screen, so if somebody can boost my shields, please tell me, because I've missed it. The game is telling me I've been playing for over an hour and should take a break. It's tethered to you when it's... Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I can see the tether, that's what I thought. Okay, the crewman seems to be on my side. I do not need to kill the other humans. No. To be honest, I don't remember. Yeah, the 1, 2, and 3 points them around, so I can summon them all, and then I can tag where I want them to go.
Here we go.
Come on. Good. You got this, Chim. I'm trying. You're so cool. Now you're just lying to me. Why you always lying? Stop fucking lying. You can also target your striker with your shield boy, and it'll follow that instead. Smooch Sky Alucard. Oh my god, they're kissing. They're kissing. I think we're good. Another dude back here somewhere that I'm not killed. Must kill everybody, then nobody can sneak up behind me and kill me. Instantly dead off screen. Oh, and that reset for this room is punishing. I'm taking inspiration from you. I want to try and remember to get one good stream per stream. It's a good idea. It means you always have something to post on social media after stream. Also, thumbnails. Also, something else to post in the Discord. Also, profit. I don't know. For profit! For the queens! But Nama, what's Nama? I don't even know what that is. I only come with my brothers. You only come mussy with your brothassi. Banana bread, you will. The pizza. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna touch the door! I did it.
Hello again, turrets. I've brought a friend this time.
Okay. I paused to scratch my face.
This unit is proud. Our service is joy.
Oh wait, that's my shield drone.
If I don't stand down fire control soon, we'll all be sucking vacuum. Tico, what's taking so long?
Hi, lad.
Sir, you want to disengage fire control from the fleet? I don't understand.
Look outside. We're all about to be under new management. Now do your part, or I'll find a more forward-thinking replacement.
Here we go. Systems are green. Check. Everybody watch.
I'll summon the mower and then equip the shield to the mower. And then move the mower across. Is Sanguine here? I ate him. We turned Sanguine into soup. He was delicious. Raheem. No, you're not. Sometimes I still hear his voice like he's right here. Sometimes I can still smell the piss dragon. The dragon egg is back in play, everybody. The dragon egg is back in play. Damn, that would have been so funny. I would have laughed. Bye, robots! Yeah, Sanguine, you have to redeem the egg redeem. Soz. Dolly, thank you for returning the Windstorm egg and taking a Starfire egg. Samurai, thank you for taking a tropical egg. Egg! I think there needs to be an orca egg. There might be one already, you don't know. I think Chim has a mild addiction to eggs. I'm a chicken streamer. If I didn't make egg puns, what would I be? Did you say you were a chicken? No, I'm a chicken streamer. I said chicken streamer. Where is the proof? I said chicken streamer. I stream, I am chicken themed. Stop trying to put words in my mouth. It's not cool when you put words in my mouth. Jim, do you have a lot of Easter decorations and buy? No. I don't like decorating. I don't like fun things. I'm against fun. Well, that looks like a boss. Boy, I can't wait for that to come alive and kill me.
This is why we need that command override back.
Yes, you may, Nance. Go ahead.
Can't face reality. So, what's your plan, Tiso?
Plan? You mean I have to?
Don't mind me, it's late. And break up
Okay.
a good night, Sanguine.
I guess hit him in the knees, trigger his attack routine? That should leave his shields vulnerable, in theory.
I perfected my VTuber glowing and I'm super happy about how it looks now after experimenting. Good.
Trigger to the board? Yes, sir. All his power is going to his attack. Shields, vulnerable. Beams, incredibly dangerous. Gotta blast those shields while I can. Trading those shields and that will force his self-repair routine.
Explode, little robots! Concentrating. Trying not to die.
Oh no, he got blown up too soon.
Systems are green.
He died. Dang, we go to bed or I'll find you and I'll turn you into a coat. I'm dead again. I was hidden in a really nice place for that entire fight and now I can't get there. Shit! Now all of a sudden, okay, we're running. We're dodging, we're over here now.
Please instruct.
I don't think he's meant to be up on that ledge where he is. Got him. Oh, I shouldn't have made my weapon energy yellow.
Just in time.
No.
Too. Our new management is about to
I'm just shooting people with piss.
Quick! I've got to stand down fire when they talk with us. Well done, Vico.
He doesn't even know my name. That silly man doesn't even know my name. I'm sure pressing this button is going to end really well. Like, nothing ever went wrong with pressing a giant space button, am I right? Look at the frickin'... Look at this! Space!
Attention, crew. Stand down. All stations. You'll be pleased to know that I, Alan V, have negotiated a peaceful and profitable transfer of power to our new
Fleet control. Firing sync re-engaged.
Yes!
Corpus Tech First Class VSO-R. Take your shot. For profit.
He wasn't a baddie. Alad was bad. Viso wasn't bad. Oh god, and now we're on a spaceship. Who are we now? Oh, we're us now. Okay, we're us again.
The enemy's eye turns upon our allies. Quickly, press onward.
Hello, Alice. Bonjour. Spice. How are we all doing? I'm still sick, but I am working on it, and we are in Spice. Big Rick is joking it almost as fast as you're shooting. I mean the chicken. Your husband. Don't come in here telling me your husband is joking it. What the hell does that mean? What do you want me to do with that information? You hate me? Why are you watching me live on twitch.tv/RightBigChimken? You can also go and watch me live on, well, not live, but you can go watch me on YouTube, available at my social link in chat. You can also follow me on my various social media platforms. Go show Chimken some love on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, on the internet. Send me an email. You remember emails, chat? You remember when we used to send emails to each other, the simpler times?
You sure about this? It should be me.
No, Tenno. Your Warframe will be useless
Tenno.
until I clear the Orphix fields. Then, we will meet inside.
Teshin, what if the Lotus won't?
If I must, I can make the harder choice.
No.
Tediously human. A slapdash alliance making a feeble last stand. If you all crave death and a final flash of glory, I am more than happy to oblige.
Crew, boarding party is packing explosives. Neutralize them.
Hello.
Intruders cleared.
Zai, charge the slingshot.
You will need to get closer to your mother's ship.
Huh? Did you just...
Squadron incoming. The enemy is wise to our diversions. Systems rebooted. We are good to go. If hull integrity continues to drop, this will be a one-way trip.
There's a lot happening right now. I'm going for the fucking thing. Used to send email and letters to my friends all the time. I still send letters once in a while. I find it nice. Send me an email, Alice. Vulcan Ryan, thank you for the contribution.
Problem. Slingshot damaged. Crew, hold position while I route a bypass.
Gaming Samurai, we've all been there with the relics.
All this time, it's
Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go again.
scorched from its rotting core.
Clear your fix, and we'll do it together.
Chat, are we lost in space? I think we're okay. Got the pieces for the frame now. I just need the main blueprint, but it takes me just to farm traces to max relic, and then I still don't get what I need. Personally, I don't always go max relic. I just believe in the RNG. It's not really a good idea, and it takes longer, but still. Tenno! I have arrived! Captain Binlid is here! Are we now playing Teshin? We are now playing Teshin.
Orphic's fields will be scattered.
The Orphic's fields will be scattered deep in the ship. Orders can help you triangulate them.
Quiet!
I'm only trying to...
I don't need your help. Switch off.
I don't understand. There we go. Tenno!
Please excuse orders.
My swords are on fire, Tenno!
Orphic's fields will be scattered.
The Orphic's fields will be scattered deep in the ship.
I exploded,
Orders can
Tenno!
help you triangulate them.
Quiet!
I'm only trying to...
I don't need your help. Switch off.
Woo, Tenno! You're a trap, Tenno! Huh? Oh, somehow I lived that time. I have no idea how. I can fly, Tenno!
Rainier! Oh my...
I'm defying gravity,
What we are
Tenno!
getting into.
I've fallen and I can't get up, Tenno!
observation. A power field requires a power source.
I'm not smart enough to deal with this. I stayed up till 1:30 last night, so I'm going to have an early one. Good luck and have fun. Tell me about it after. I will. No worries. Sweet dreams, nephew. Go read my DM. I ran out of time, Tenno. I fucked it, Tenno! There we go. Dean, thank you for returning your peach blossom egg and taking a pumpkin egg.
Yes? Would you like me to dephase that for you?
What?
308 session.
The devil sends their relic to do the deed. But then, we're both relics, aren't we, old man?
Okay, we move onward, Tenno. I like his sword. I want his sword. Please, can I have his sword?
The Tenno freed you from your oath, did they?
I did.
Does that absolve them of their sin?
It does not. I'm sure this... sure this giant space laser at the end of here is going to end real well. No, we're fine. More explosions! Just keep running! Thank you. Very injured all of a sudden. If you hadn't noticed, chat, the little creepy space robots are color-coded. I'm not just psychic. Where the hell are they coming from, though? Fucking... Am I dead? No, I'm not dead. One more! Okay, let's fucking leave. Okay. Oh yeah, another fucking... Ugh. I'm already irritated by this puzzle mechanic. Because I keep pressing the wrong button. No, I did that one by accident. I did it, Alice! I always knew you, but I did it because Alice believed in me! That sounded sarcastic, but I meant it. Okay. What is this giant space hole about?
You shouldn't have come here.
That's my own voice.
Ruined us both.
Fashion? Are you
Losing it.
feeling
Okay. What is the creepy bell about? Yes, thank you for returning your carnival vibe egg and taking a mermaid scale egg. Egg. Hello? Is that my boy Tashin? It is your boy Tashin. It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Ordis is still happy to help.
Nice.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Just one left, and
He's so
Ordis will
fuck-
be able to safely signal the operator to join.
He's so fucking cool.
I'll decide when it is safe.
Tenno, I will.
She and her void brood toppled a golden age of order and honor. Do you really believe this chaos is freedom?
Dunno. I will decide when it's safe. It'd be really cool if I didn't have to do 90 puzzles to unlock the next tower. I died. I got swamped. Okay, let's try and do that a bit faster this time. Accept my small tip. Ooh woo. When I hate to fight them, trying not to, in fairness. Hello. Huh? Wait, what? Oh my god, with the fucking deaths. Gotta use the frisbee? That's what I thought, but I didn't see where the beam went after the first beam. I'm unbeamed. It's fucking incredible that I didn't kill myself then. Where is that going? Oh, it's right there! Oh my god, the frisbee keeps hitting things! I didn't see where that one went. Over there. Oh my fuck, I can't get this button press. I cannot do that button press to save my life. Tenno? I fucked it. Just kill me. I'm getting infuriated by my inability. I keep getting the I keep getting the scroll wheel confused. Because I have a right click on my scroll wheel as well as a down press, and I keep doing the right click out of habit, but the right click in this game does nothing. Okay, we did it. Fuck my life. Yeah, so in Call of Duty or other shooting games, I often my left and my scroll wheel has a left click and a right click. And in other shooting games, I quite often map that to do something in those games. So if I interact with my scroll wheel on my mouse, it tends to either be that left click or right click. So when I'm asked to suddenly do something with the scroll wheel in this, I get confused. Dedo! They're coming out of the goddamn walls, Dedo!
Almost done, Tashi.
Tasha's just out here aura farming. Let's fucking run, Tenno!
Are disabled. The operator should be cleared to board.
Okay.
No. Too easy. Let me nudge the snares first.
That's it. Come to me, old man. I am eager to show you how this war ends. Not with brutality, but with hope. Not with lies, but truth. A truth for all who are strong enough to believe. Even you.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
You're going to want to see this. Watch the veil do its work.
Call out, Dax.
Cool water flows, the moon behind a cloud.
He'll get in soon. They all will. And this war will be over before it even begins. Not with bombs and blood, but with truth. They programmed you in your
Now let's get your head out the way.
It is our turn to program them.
Go away, bull ass.
Summon your devil. It's time.
Why? No! Valeria!
See the veil work, turning his memories inside out, making him see the things he's lost, putting pain where it serves us. A lost love, perhaps. Her life cut short by the very Tenno he had sworn to protect.
Call out, old man. Give her justice. Give her peace.
I can see her. Tenno? Why?
Tenno. I'm Batman Tenno.
One for the reject pile, then.
Jesus! It's me! Bitch, I came. That man has creepy legs. And that's who we're here for. They're still creepy even if they're sentient. I mean, bit weird.
Goodbye, my love.
Oh.
Let me go, child. Let me go.
I can't. I won't.
Hi, Blue. No! Hurt me!
You cannot kill the devil, Tenno. But you can send it back to hell.
It's just a flesh wound. There I go. Wait, did I just die? I'm not entirely sure. I'm assuming we're... I don't think that's meant to happen. There's an issue signing in with Steam. Did it really? Did that really just happen? I got banned, chat. I got banned live on stream. I think I'm in. Oh great, another dude with weird legs.
All as one. I stand before you, last of my kind, an orphan of Tenno massacres. But their violence did not end with me, did it? It carried on to all of you. Grineer languished in their torture plexes. Ostron clades starved for Tenno tithe. Corpus pupils weeping Tenno praise under blade. Solaris souls blackened the skies of Tenno foundries. But now is our time. An era of peace and security. The devils have been cast out. And by the void, the Tenno shall never return.
That's me from the parallel dimension. That's me from the parallel dimension in the real world. That's me from the parallel dimension in the real world now, with a gun. We did that before. We did the parallel dimension in the thing. That was me. Well, fuck. This would be cooler if you did this before Duviri. Okay, that's
Comms are bad tonight.
I'm gonna be another one of the. That's gonna be when you do Duviri later. You would have had a mask here. The thing with the Duviri thing, people told me to do Duviri first. So if you're now saying I should have done it second, make up your fucking minds. The general consensus was that I needed to do... Mother told you that? Yeah, so I followed what she said. Pretty sure someone else told Mother to. I literally have no idea. In the end, you forgot. Unlucky. Thank you the first time chat. Welcome in. But yeah, Duviri. We did it was like an alternate universe type deal. There was like Souls-like type mechanics where we had to run around, and it was all like dreamscape, and it was all about this character pushing out from the ultimate place. So it's very curious that they're now in the overworld. Very curious indeed. We will continue tomorrow evening. All you really miss is that if you did this first, there's a modicum of who is this mystery stranger to this bit for a while. When playing this before Devira, you're in the complete drifter garb and hides your identity, so you basically play as a mysterious person until you finally find out. I'm happy we did it the way around that we did. I'm happy we did it the way around that we did. My opinion, it should have remained hidden. Fair enough. Either way, my experience of the story of this game had like a 12-month break dead center. So it is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. It still works though. Duviri feels random either way. I quite like Duviri, honestly. This was my first impressions of the war thing, the thing that we're doing, the new war. This was my first impressions, part 1 of the new war. Fucking loved it. Absolutely really enjoyed tonight's stream from a set piece perspective. The fact that you're jumping through all of those different characters, I think it sort of puts... Like, I take the point that the story gets better the longer it goes. Not random as in bad, just random no matter when you play it. I bet somewhere there's a cohesive, this is the story of Warframe in an understandable format. So my biggest issue with this game is it's inconsistent. epitomized by the fact that this is a 5-hour story mission, and I'm sure later, more recent content doesn't do this, so I'm sure it's a lot more consistent as time's gone on. But as somebody that's experiencing this for the first time, the fact that it can go from whatever I was doing before this to a story mission with all of these various, like, stupidly sized set pieces, the game cannot be consistent, having been developed over, what, 13 years? I disagree. There is like, don't get me wrong, they add new features to, like, Guild Wars 2 and like MMO type games. Like, there are games out there that retain some level of consistency, even if the features are like this. The difficulty I have with this is very consistent, just newer modes and whatnot. I disagree with the consistency, purely on the understanding, up until this point, that this game shits out a story quest that's got all of the set pieces like tonight's stream has had, with the space battles, and you're running through Teshin, and there's a Grenier, and then there's the Corvus, and then you're one character, and then you're another character, and then you're in a spaceship, and then you're fighting through all of the sentience and the thing, and then there's the like little puzzly bit with the jumping around as Teshin. Even though that infuriated me, the set pieces for this are really, of the story tonight, have been really cool, and I hope I see more content like this from future story quests. But up until this point, this bit for me has sort of come out of nowhere. But at the same time, I will hold up my hands and say I did take an 9-month break in between, like, the starter game and then hopping into this. So, like, my experience is not a straight line. And I still sort of plan in the back of my mind that once I've caught up with all of the modern day content, I might sit back and go, okay, well, I'm just going to redo the story, because I know that's a function that's available to me as a player that's like in the late game, that you can go back and you can revisit quests. I'm very likely to do that, so I sort of experience it all a little bit more chronologically. Consistency is a problem. It's inconsistent. You're in the part where the storyline got very in-depth and detailed. The game can be consistent, but keep in mind that the war requirements are very high for a fairly new player. The war quest, 1999, and everything in Deimos are so masterfully done. The rest of the game does pale a bit to me. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I'm still really enjoying this, and this was the right thing to do. I'm going to be playing this game every stream for the rest of the week. That is tomorrow, because I missed Monday because I was sick. We're going to stream extra tomorrow evening. We're going to stream this Friday, and if I'm still not done, we're going to push into Saturday as well. Realistically, though, if I'm not done by Friday, I can stay up late until I am done on Friday, so we'll just see how that goes. But thank you very much for joining me tonight, chat. This has been great. Warframe, story content that's got me a little bit like this, and I'm really interested to see why my Duviri character is now in the overworld, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for being here. We're going to do some closing messages, and then I'm going to raid you out to somebody, so I would really appreciate if you stuck it out for a few more minutes, and then I'll send you on your way. Thank you very much for being here. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's something I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now, socially, economically, politically. And the fact that you are still alive on a daily basis is something to be massively proud of. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's also at this point of the stream, I invite you to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be both a good or a bad. I can go, fucking hell, I love Warframe. Fucking hell, I love the community interest in Warframe, because I know there are some like deep-seated fans of this game, and I am really enjoying the experience. And like I said, I will hold my hands up and say my experience in terms of like the chronology of everything has not been common, but the fact that this game has still got me after the like month or so that I don't see this going anywhere anytime soon, so we're just going to continue to stick it out, especially the rest of this week with finishing off this quest story mission. I have locked myself out from being able to play Warframe in private until at least Saturday. Everybody pour one out for me. Like, get a glass of something and just pour it on the floor. Other positives, what did I say? Fucking hell, I love Warframe. Fucking hell, I love this community. Fucking hell, thank you for the support. There is so much going on in life right now, and I have felt atrocious since Friday. Thank you very much for being here, and just thank you very much for just being kind and nice and wonderful, because I think you're pretty cool. I think you're pretty cool, chat. But you can also do the negatives. Fuck ice. You get all of the weapons done before you start the quest. Just about. It was 23 weapons and 1 former. So 23 weapons and 1 former is pretty good for a day's work on Monday when I was sick. But either way, the negatives: fuck the Trump administration, fuck ICE, fuck the Trump administration, fuck ICE. In fact, this is how this is going to go: fuck the Trump administration, fuck ICE, fuck the Trump administration, fuck ICE, fuck the Trump administration, fuck ICE, fuck the Trump administration, fuck ICE. Usually that shit is a little bit more multifaceted, but the stuff that is going on in America right now is absolutely disgusting. I have no words, honestly. I have no words. I can, however, give you a link that somebody from our community produced. You can go there and you can find a bunch of important what's the word that I'm trying to say? You can go there and find a bunch of important ICE related charities and so on, to make sure just all of the defensive stuff to go against all of the stuff that ICE is. You know what I'm trying to say? Resources. I can't speak. It's also a political situation, and my brain's a little bit panicky on the subject. But those were produced by Jam Jarhead. They are a friend of Nat's, friend of the community, generally lovely person, and it is well worth a read if you're in America or if you're just elsewhere and you're trying to educate yourself on shit that's going on. I don't know what's wrong with that last redeem. I'm just not going to try and fix that. It's also bothering me that there's no background noise on this little segment. If you ever joined my content tonight, I'd really appreciate you drop a follow. I'll be back tomorrow with more Warframe, and you can pick up just where you left off. At the same time, I'm going to send out a raid. There are some raid messages in chat. If you are subscribed, drop a raid emote wherever I send you. If you are unsubscribed, take some raid. One of the raid messages. I'm going to throw you at. Am I going to throw you at somebody I'm following today, or am I going to throw you at somebody different? I don't want to raid somebody playing Warframe because that's complicated when I am playing Warframe myself. I might get spoilers, and that's not the best thing. Who am I going to throw you at? We will throw you at Liz Justice. To my knowledge, they have just come back from a hiatus of streaming. Go show them some love. Go show them some support. Go show them some community spirit. As I said, unlike the usual, I'll be streaming this some more tomorrow, and then more story on Friday as stuff continues. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. The rest of this week, if I don't see you tomorrow, make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you hug your loved ones. Sniff your beloved family animals. Little quick update on George. He's doing great. We didn't have to spoon feed the cat today because he did actually just take his medicine like an actual regular cat that doesn't require spoon feeding to make him consume his medicine. And I will be bye. That's it.